99 FM, your inspiration station. It's 32 minutes past 2 o'clock. It's our final few minutes on the show for today. It's a mini Friday, but tomorrow is going to be lit, because I am standing in for Sibo as well, so it's going to be a hell of a show. That's for sure. Okay, and as you heard, it is time for Hip Couture. And today we joined in studio. She actually joined us here when we had our launch, I think 2 weeks ago or so. And today we're chatting to her to find out a bit more, where the whole love for fashion designing began. We're speaking to Maano Ndakondja. And like I said, she showcased here at the studio, and right now she also has one of her garments actually in the studio right now. And I'm pretty excited to get to know her and to find out, where her love began for fashion. So hi, Maano, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, man. Thanks for joining us here on 99.
Thank you.
All right, so let's start there. Let's begin with, where your love began for fashion designing. Were you one of those girls who dressed up when you were younger and just, taking pictures, or where did the love begin for you?
Okay. The love for fashion actually started when I was very young. I was raised by one of my aunt, and she do these things of tailoring, like traditional dresses and so forth.
Yeah.
So she normally used to help us, give us things so we do the beading on the wedding gown. So from there, I got excited. When you don't have bread in the house, we are used to do like the scrunchies, the ballers.
Yeah.
So we sell in the street for people that goes to school. And I also have to go with some ballers like at school, so we sell to the students. And then from there we have like cash, we have like little money for us to buy bread. As well as like perhaps if we have any certain event at school whereby we have to give a certain kind, like perhaps $10, $5, at least she will say take from there, or actually go to the sewing machine and actually do something, so you go sell and get that money. So it started from a very, very younger age. And in my primary school, I started modeling. So this thing of just having a certain fabric and wrap it around your body, just to have that good evening wear.
Yeah.
So it came in me, even like in my grade 12, like people were interviewing me, Maggie, what would you like to do in future? I was like fashion design. So
yeah,
like,
you decided already. Yeah.
Fashion designs. And then I really loved the way that every day you need to look different. Every day you want to be an inspiration to someone, just like to feel yourself when you dress something that
feel
you really
yourself.
love.
I love that. Feel
like,
yourself.
I'm the lady, to show that feminine look, no matter how fair, how chubby, how tiny, like whatever people call it, you just need to feel comfortable of yourself. Whatever that God has created you like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, just wear according to your body type, for you to feel yourself as a woman, for you to feel yourself as a man. So you need to dress accordingly. So finishing my grade 12, it wasn't that kind of good, because I was just into this thing of modeling, art, this dancing. So yeah, I really loved art. And then I never managed to qualify, and I hated Nankol. I was just like, I'm not gonna do Nankol at all.
Yeah.
My mother was like, no, why? Just like, no, I'm not gonna do Nankol. Then I managed to be employed by Vroom&Brock. I was a sign writer. I was very, very excited. Even if it wasn't art, it was visual arts. I used to paint as a sign writer under some like 4 or 5 branches. And then I was just like, okay. Then they promote me, because it was just a holiday job. Then that was November, December. And then January came, and apparently, no, Maggie, you're permanent.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. At least I have my cash in my pocket to help my mother. So after that, I resigned. Actually, I was just like, no, I'm resigning. After my grandpa died, I was like, I'm resigning. Came to College of the Arts. I was like, I'm going to
pursue fashion.
Yeah, pursue fashion, because it was just a waste. But I liked the way that I was a painter. I was every time I have paints all over me, my hair and everything. It was fun being a lady doing that. Yeah. Being a sign writer. But I really loved fashion, so
that's what you did. That's what you did. Yeah.
Yes. College of the Arts accepted me in, and it was by God's grace. I'm really thankful. I graduated. The journey is going smooth, slowly and surely. I know all things will go ahead and good in future.
Yes.
So I'm really, really grateful for everything. At least it was a journey full of art, and I'm still doing my artwork. Whenever I'm bored or angry or what, it gives me the vibe. No matter how my mood is, like I always manage like to sketch something, do something. Those little pieces, I put them together and just design something. It brightens up my mood, because when you are just bored, you do something that you really love. I mean, like the creativity, the results of that creativity, like it's so beautiful. Like it touches your heart. Be like, I was angry, but yeah, I
Now I'm
made
happy.
it.
Yeah. Let's talk about how your parents felt about you pursuing fashion design. Because, a lot of parents want their daughters and their sons to become doctors and lawyers, businesswomen and businessmen. How did they feel about you deciding and making that final decision? Listen, I am going to pursue my love for fashion and go study fashion designing.
Okay, my grandmother understood me. My father was like, okay, since you don't want to do Nanko or you are doing Nanko, because I studied and I left it halfway, honestly speaking, because it wasn't just my thing. I'm more into practicals and theory.
Yeah.
And they knew that I was more into drawing, I was more into sketching, I was more into dancing whenever I'm going to dance or model.
So you dance as well. Okay, cool. I want to see a couple of moves after we're done here. You should dance for us.
That. Like, it has been a while, so I'm just into fashion and into designing now. So my mother, my mother understood the whole point when I took Vroman in my life, being a sign writer. So she was really proud of me, like climbing on top of the ladders, on top of the roofs, like painting something, painting a school, a kindergarten. So she was like, oh, what can she do? Like, I'm the only child. She was like, for so long you are happy.
Yeah, as long as you're happy.
I am happy. At least you are putting bread on the table, to understand. And I was doing it with my whole love, and I was never discouraged.
You were passionate about it, yeah.
So she was really there for me throughout the journey. And even when I resigned, she was like, now that you have resigned, what are you going to do? I was just like, I'm going to apply for College of the Arts. And then, honestly speaking, when I came to Windhoek, I hated Windhoek, but when I came to Windhoek, I filled my whole suitcase with everything, shoes, everything. She was like, you're just going for an interview for 1 week. I'll be like, I know, but I'll make it.
Hip Kouture is proudly brought to you by McCain Mixes. Experience more. Choose McCain.
Because I'm not going to waste money and going back to the north and then,
Let's talk about your garments and what you design and where you draw your inspiration from to create your designs.
I like culture, as you can see.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Beading.
Yeah.
So apart from just sitting on the machine,
you also do the beading yourself.
I also do the beading.
Oh wow!
So this an inspiration from Odelela, Wambo culture. It's called Okatokola in Oshwambo. So that long neck.
I love it.
There's no a lady that looks good without accessories, It's true. So you always have to put something. It's either earrings
or a necklace or a bracelet or something.
Just to give that look, that taste,
All right, if you're just tuning in right now, we have Maano in the studio. She is a fashion designer, and she's just telling us a bit about, how she came to be a fashion designer, where it all began for her. So, Maano, what is next for you in terms of creating a fashion line, showcasing? I know this year has been difficult, for a lot of people. So, what can we expect next year from Maano?
So far now, I'm busy with nightwears, like robes, those sets. It's quite going well. I can't really speak about the future. For so long we are into fashion, we are just going to be creating and creating and creating until Jesus comes and, So it's all a matter of creating. We can't really say much about next year, but we pray that everything goes well.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving up. I'm creating.
And you keep pushing.
I'm pushing. So whatever comes for next year,
It will come. Yes. All right. So where can we follow you on Instagram or social media? In case I want to, have you make something for me, where can I get a hold of you?
My cell phone number.
Okay, so you're not on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram. I am.
Okay, so what's your handle on Instagram?
Present the Creations.
Okay, so you have designs and things on there we can check out as well.
I have some little ones. It was quite of a tough year, but I posted some little things, but okay. We are getting there.
Okay, cool. And so the cell phone number, in case someone wants to call you, say, hey, Maano, I want you to make something for me. What's your number?
Yeah, but before you call, just send your picture. This is what I want.
Yeah.
Because people will call you, I want a simple dress. What?
What is a simple dress? Give me an idea. What do you want exactly?
Yeah, like if you're saying a simple dress, at least just send the picture through. I want this. For you, it's simple, but to someone, is something merged, something
Something big.
Something
that
big.
it requires a lot of work.
So send through the picture, because I also have to put my ideas, your ideas, so it won't be simple anymore. It will be something. It will change into simplicity.
Definitely. You'll put your own spice on it as well.
We still have to spice it when you come and be like, I think the color must change. Let's put glitters. Let's put what.
All right, so 081?
081 766 2994.
081 766
2994.
There you go. Maano, thank you so much for coming to talk to us. When you walked in, you seemed a little bit shy. And then you started talking. Okay, cool. This girl is definitely a talker. But thanks for coming through and chatting with us about your beautiful... I really like that neck piece. I think...
You can just take it.
Can I just take it? Don't say that. We're on air right now. There's witnesses, okay? There are witnesses listening right now.
So long you wallet.
Okay. Thanks for coming through, Maano. And hoping to see some of your designs in future.
Okay, thank you too.
Cool. Maano in the studio, like she said, she's all about creating. That's all it is. Creating. Not really focusing on what the future has in store, but rather staying in the moment and still creating those beautiful garments and pieces. It is our Hip Couture for today.